on Appreneur. Christopher Wilson here, the mobile app Mogul. And this video, we're going to continue our training on setting up our Google Maps JavaScript API key for our Uber-like app. Okay. Just completed the training for new users using the Google Cloud Platform or the Google Maps API. But now we're going to do this one for current users. That means you have you've had a Google Maps account before and you haven't used it in a while, or whatever the case may be. You're a current user and you have your billing information and everything already in place. So you may have been a user from a long time ago, you know, doing some kind of mapping work, or you may have used it for something like with Facebook or whatever, but you already had an account, or you have an account with the Google Cloud API platform. Okay. As for me, I had some apps, a few apps with Andromo, and I had to enable the Cloud API to send push notifications. So I had about 10 or so apps that I used the Cloud API to send push notifications to my users' phones. Okay, and actually in the I think I'll show you again how to set up the Cloud API and the Andromo training. But whatever the case may be, you're a current user. You already know how to use it. Okay, so let me reduce this picture here, and let's go back to our Google Cloud platform. Now, if you remember, this is the getting started. Well, you may have not watched the new training for new users, but anyway, yeah, this is the get started, and they give you two options: for new users only, for current users, or for new users or current users, because you may not use it in a few years or whatever, but now you're starting back using it. Okay. Now, there's always, you can watch this short video to find out how to do it, but if you already have your billing account set up, you're good to go. So what we're going to do is go ahead and let me get the link here. We're just going to go to our, to the platform. Okay. I'm going to get that link there, and I'm going to put that whole description in the, what I do? I'm going to put that anyway, let's just do it like this. Nope, can't do it like that. Let's do it like this. Let's right click and go to the cloud platform. Okay. And as I said before, I just created the account for new users, but now, since we have that already ready, we're a current user now. We moved up. And actually, that wasn't the, wait a minute, that wasn't the account I was using. I think I was using that one? Yeah, I think I was. Let's see. Yeah, it was this one. Yep. Okay. So, we're on this page. What we're going to do is go to the cloud. Oh, no. Take that back. No, we're not. What we're going to do is select a project. Okay. Now, so far, we only had one project, which is my first project, which we just did. Okay. But since we're already a user, because we made our first project already, we're going to go with a new project. And I'm showing you how to do it as a current user. Okay. So select new project. Okay. And let's see. Let's make it let's give it a name. Let's see. Let me make that smaller. Okay, let's give it a name. Let's call it Insta Ride Uber-like app. Uber 1. Okay, Insta Ride Uber 1. This is the name. Whatever you want your project to be. Okay. This you don't have to worry about. That's if you have multiple projects or multiple APIs. Don't worry about that. Shouldn't even brought it up. But as long as you're following the training, you know, and I did forget to tell you all, you know, my pledge. I pledge to give you 100%, 120% training, so you'll be well informed and ready to go to create apps that's going to make you money every day. Okay. Also, I want you to pay real close attention, focus, cut off your cell phone, silence your cell phone. Just remember you're in class. This is a classroom, okay? You can't have phones in classroom, you know, ringing and so forth. Close all tabs out, close social media out. Don't want anything popping up while you're learning this, because it's very important, okay? Take this serious as, you know, your money making, you know, your new career, okay? Because making local business apps right now, especially in this pandemic time, you know, businesses need, you know, to increase their productivity and their services, especially in the food industry right now. You know, people need an app so their customers can go and order food on the app and you know, just get their products and services out there. Although we're just making an Uber type app for this one, you know, you never know. A need may arise in your neighborhood. Okay, so go ahead and create. You're sitting down, paying attention, and focus. Okay, create. And it's going to create a new project. I click that. Let's try it again. Okay. And actually, let me take my picture off here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It should be creating. Create. Okay, there we go. All right. This one I had to delete because I was having issues, but funny thing is, it's not going to delete it until next month. So I hope I have enough to add to my billing account. Okay, but anyway, it's the ride Uber 1. Let's go ahead and view that one. Okay, and the way you know that you're on the right training is, or the right project, is it says Ride Uber 1. This is the one we're working on. Okay, all right. So our next step is to, need you to tell me, we're going to do what? Go to API services and go where? First step is library. Very good. Okay. If you've seen this before, and you probably seen it in your mind, oh, I've seen this before, I know what to do here. Next step is to do what? You're going to view all 17. Okay. Right? And there's only 5 that you're going to enable. Okay? And those 5 being, I know what they are, but do you? Let's see. Directions API, geocoding, maps, geolocation, and places. Okay? Now, of course, what I do is, I'm going to open them up in a separate tab and let those tabs run out. Now, I like how my Loom recorder is working silently. My fan is not overheating, but when I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, it, you know, didn't come out too good. So anyway, I hope my mouse is big enough. I can make it bigger. Let's see. Sorry for this brief interruption, but let's go ahead and make this bigger. Mouse settings. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Mouse and cursor size. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Let's make this to a 4. Okay. That a 4? Yeah. Okay. All right. So my mouse is a little bigger. Okay. So there's 2 ways we can do this. We can right click and open a new link, or we can For Windows users, Windows 10 users, press Control and click. So let's press Control and click. For directions, we got geocoding, right? Okay, and the geolocation, right? And the Maps JavaScript, right? Directions, geocoding, geolocation, maps, and places, right? I believe those are the 5. Let's see. Yep, directions, geocoding, maps, geolocation, and places. All right. Okay. So we got those, and we're going to enable each one. Okay. Now, I said in the previous training, I enable all of these, but for those 5, we specifically need those for our API key to be in the restricted mode. Okay. So let's go to. Okay, the fan's starting to run loud, but the video is still recording. Okay, so let's go ahead and enable this one, right? And it's going to enable. Should. All right. If you are seeing can't load or rate, I may be appreciated. Very okay. Not sure exactly what that is. I've never seen that before, but let's go to the next one. I'm going to enable. Okay, let's enable it. Now, I hope this links to my billing account because you usually only get 3. And after those 3, you have to upgrade. But we'll see what happens. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm going to enable. Okay. Enable. Okay. I'm going to go to the next one. I think it enabled. Not yet. Okay. Geolocation metrics. Okay, enable. You don't have to worry about any of that. Matter of fact, don't even look at that because that's pretty scary right now. That's scary to me. Okay. I'll leave that to the text. Okay. So I'm going to enable our maps. That's the main one, the Java. And while that one's loading, I'm going to go ahead to the 5th one and enable places. Okay. All right, enable. Okay. Now we've got those 5 enabled. Okay. Now this up here, activate, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but we've already activated our account. But I guess we'll find out, right? Okay. So now I have all 5 enabled. Okay. Now that I got those enabled, our next step is to go to to get our API key. We did billing already. We're going to go to credentials where we can get our API key. Okay. So API services, credentials. Okay. All right. Now, here we go. Our next step is to create credentials, and that's going to create our API key, right? So we're breezing through this now because we're a current user. We know how to do it now. So we're going to go to API key, right? Okay, boom. Let that pop-up stay up. Don't close it, okay? This is going to be your API key created. Go ahead and click the copy. put that on your notepad in your folder. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here somewhere. And please don't try to use my API key. Do not try to use my API key. Somebody may try it. But anyway, I'll put it right here. How about if I put it right here? Nope. Where do I have my other API key at? I think I put it I can put it somewhere on here. I put it right here. No, it didn't. Okay, I put it right here. Your key. Okay, so just put it right here. Okay, paste it. That's our API key. Now, we're still on our pop-up, so we don't have to do anything else. Is make it easy on ourselves. Let's go ahead and click restrict key because we have to get those 5 restrictions. Okay, and I have that also in the notepad, right? In the pop-up, click restrict key. So let's go to restrict key. All right. Next, you can name that, or you can keep it API key 1, but you're going to change that because there may be another API key 1. Let's just call it Insta. Matter of fact, keep everything congruent. Insta ride Uber 1. Okay, just the name. Okay, the number's going to stay the same. So anyway, then we're going to go down here to restrict key. Okay, right here we're going to click our drop down, and it's going to say, well, we're not going to say, but what we're going to do is find our 5 keys and tick the checkbox. Okay, so in the pop-up restrict key, and I got the same directions over here. Okay, and click the arrow down button, which I did right here. Okay, select the APIs: places, maps, JavaScript, geolocation, geocoding, and directions. All right, I know them by heart. All right, so places, right? JavaScript API, Maps JavaScript API, I should say. Google geolocation API, geocoding API, and there's one more, directions API. Okay, all right, those 5 I selected, and those 5 should be right here. As a matter of fact, if you don't know what you want to select for future reference, just copy and paste this right here, which is what I did. Okay, click save. Okay, and guess what? You got the green checkbox right there. You're good to go. Now, at this point, of course, we got our API key. You can copy from here, okay? Or you can copy from your notepad, either one. But remember, if you don't have the Mobimatic yet, which you should probably in the next video, or if you went ahead and signed up for it, where you got the 50% off and everything, and I'm giving you details, but anyway, you're going to enter that key inside your Mobimatic app builder. And you're going to enter that under settings along with all of your API keys. And I have it already set, okay? But this is right here. You're going to go to the right here, see? Go to settings. Go to API keys, which is this page right here. It's already there, okay? Then, and you can see loading. I'm going to let it load again, okay? All right. I'm going to take this one off because that's for the new user. And we're going to paste the one that we just got, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something here. This may show up red up here, saying that the billing account is not hooked up to it, or it just may go to success in green. We hope we can see success green. So let's go ahead and save it, and you'll see what I mean when it comes to that. I had that error a couple times, and I didn't know what was going on. But I had to go back. Okay, good. We're good. Okay. But if you do get that, remember, if you get that red shield, it's going to tell you what the problem is. You may have to go back and connect your billing account to it. Okay. I could show you how to do that, but yeah, I'll show you real quick. You may not have to use it though, but just go to, let's see, go to billing, and you may have to connect that your Instarad Uber project to your billing account. That's all. Okay. And right here, it'll say right here, my billing account. You may have to go to manage billing account, whatever. But anyway, we're not gonna worry about it because we don't have to do it. Yep. Because it's already hooked up. Okay. Select account. Yeah, but we're good on that. Because oh yeah, it is my projects. Yeah. See, it's already set up. It's already hooked up. Okay. And I think they give you 3. Okay. So they give you 3 of them. After that, you have to pay a little bit more money, you know, to get it going. But of course, you have the 300 credits that they give you, $300 in credit that they give you. Okay. So for current users, we just set up our Google API key and inserted it into our Mobimatic app platform to go ahead and start making our Uber-like app. In my case, I call it Instarad, and that's it. So, like I said, you know, why you have to do this? This is just a necessary part, you know, as far as, you know, making sure everything goes smoothly when we start building our app, because we don't want any hiccups. Okay? All right, so Chris Wilson signing off with this training on set up your Google Maps API Java. If you like this training, you know, if I took my time, if I give you 120%, which is my goal, you know, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and, you know, like it, share it. And I'm going to see you in the next training, which will probably be go ahead and build an app. Okay? Chris Wilson signing off. Take care. And thank you for watching my video.